Alright guys, how's it going? It is Mr. Extra from Team Extra. So I figured I would go ahead and put up my deck profile from locals, right? So I got second place playing yubel, fiendsmith. I know, standard stuff, whatever. I figured I'd just go ahead and put this out, put out in the ether, see what you guys think. Comments, feedback, 'cause I'm still relatively new to the deck. I got second place. I only lost because the person who beat me ended up winning the tournament, which is fine. But I didn't scoop enough early. I didn't scoop early enough game one, and we ended up getting into a time situation, which that didn't work in my favor. Anyways, let's get into it. So we'll start off with the standard stuff. I'm just gonna do all the packages, make it easier instead of do spell trap monsters. It's just easier this way, I feel like. So we have the 3 thrones, as you already know. We're on 3 throne because you want to see it. 2 spirit because it's great ratios. 1 regular and 1 terror. You only play this card because of making the second phantom is easier. And then we play the 1 nightmare pain. Now, one thing that I particularly do like about this deck is it is so resilient that it is stupid, right? Like downright stupid, right? So we play the 3 Lotus because Lotus is good. 3 Beckoning Beasts. I'm thinking about cutting this down to 2, and I'm actually playing 1 Squirmer, and I might cut Beast to 2 and Squirmer up to 2 because when I play 3 Squirmer and I see a lot of lists playing 3, right? I end up bricking on this card, and I'm like, I know how you feel, guys. You're probably thinking like, how do you brick on the Grave Squirmer? It's really good. It's extension. It kind of gets you in your lines. Well, if you open 3 of them and then 2 other cards, and then the 2 other cards aren't anything that's going to combo off, you get normal one and then special the other. But most of the time, they're going to stop you there. And if they see 2 Squirmers coming out, they know that the rest of your hand is terrible. And let's not forget, we were playing the 1 Spirit Gates for the Beckoning Beast. Spirit Gates is really good, in my opinion. It's actually amazing when it comes to bringing back your Nightmare Pain. Now, I did test 2 Nightmare Pain, which wasn't bad, but ultimately would brick on them. But let's get into the other stuff. So we are playing Fiendsmith, as you know. 3 Engraver, 1 Lori, 1 Tract. Really good to get your pieces going. Plus, you can use your Fiendsmith stuff to get into your yubel stuff, and you can use your yubel stuff to get into your Fiendsmith stuff. Because nothing's funnier than making an Aerial Eater and then just dumping what you need, or dumping like a Spirit or a Lotus, or half the time, like if I don't have any combos starting off, I'll end up dumping Spirit or a Squirmer, depending on what my opening hand is, to get into my lines to get the Nightmare Pain. Alright? Okay. We are main decking Bestials, 1 Baldrake, 1 Mag, 1 Druis. Pretty standard stuff here. Does come up. Yeah, comes up pretty good. It's not too bad. I actually played this a lot better this past week than the week before, but the week before it was 3 hours of sleep plus 2 hours of testing prior to it. We're playing the Unchained package. Now, I know you all are thinking like Escape. Why Escape? So I don't have Chamber right now, right? But I'm starting to really like Escape because, I mean, Chamber's really good. Like, if I had Chamber, I would side this. And then depending on your matchup, like if you're playing against Runic or something where it's annoying, then I would put this in just because it's pretty good. I actually played against Runic on Saturday, and I did end up using Escape to get rid of the Field Spell. And then, yeah, it was pretty good. I actually liked the application. Took some time to kind of make my lines work into it. Let's go into our one-ups real quick, and then we'll do our hand traps. Called by, or our 4th Nightmare Throne, 1 for 1. All pretty good. I see a lot of people not playing Called By, but ironically enough, it comes up more than you think it does. Called By to 2, guys. Come on, guys. Hand trap lineup is pretty simple. 3 Imperm. 3 Nibiru. Nibiru has been crazy since Apo's gone. I love it. 3 Ash. A lot of people aren't playing Ash for some reason. I'm on the fence about it. I might take it out. I don't know. 2 Valor. Valor was hit and miss. I did side out Valor quite a bit. Not the whole thing, but I would usually side out 1 if I was like reducing my hand trap lineup so I could increase my chances of seeing Engine or Seeing side deck cards. That is the main deck. My main deck is 40 flat right now. I could probably bump it to 42. I thought about it, but that's each their own situation. Alright, let's go into the extra real quick. Alright, guys. I'll just figure I'll make this real quick. Double Phantom. This Phantom is a stupid card. They honestly should have made this affect something else. This card's too disgusting. Phantoms, Arrow Eater. Arrow Eater's really good. Nectar Quip. All the good stuff. Desiree. Desiree is good. I do love Arrow Eater. Arrow Eater and Nectar Quip are extremely important. Desiree's still pretty good, but if you can't end on Desiree, you end on the XYZ instead. And if you can't end on the XYZ, you end on Desiree. As long as you have one of the two. If you can get them both out, you're just a total Chad. But it's a little bit harder than it seems to be. XYZs are Gyarados. Now, Wave King, I just put Wave King back in, but I was playing M7, the Constellar Dragon. And that was just for some additional application to kind of like pull my fiendsmith back to pitch it to get in the track, depending on how my hand is. But I don't really think the lines are that good, so I went ahead and went back to Wave King because I mean it's a little bit better. And as long as you don't use your Shavara to make this, you're good to go. But sometimes you will have interactions where you're going to have to do that. And then we got a Requiem, pretty standard. Closed Heaven, also pretty standard. Muttcracker, standard. Sequence, okay, you guessed it, standard. Little Knight, pretty good. And then we have our Unchained cards. Yama, Soul Rage. And then I am playing the Anguish. Now, as you see, I'm not playing Access Code here. Alright. I usually don't have a problem killing my opponent. Because worst case scenarios, I just put out a bunch of big bodies like clear his field. Or, you know, you nib them and you just Nightmare Pain the nib. I'll touch base with the side real quick. I've been making changes to the side on and off. And then, yeah, that's where we'll be at, guys. This is just for now, anyways. Alright. So I do play 3 drill. I'm going to explain. Alright. So, everyone says this drill format. Yes and no. I side rolling more for rogue decks like Dragon Link and Runic and stuff like that than anything. That is literally probably the only time I sided in. I just threw D-Barrier back in. D-Barrier was fine. It did good. One rivalry. This was actually hilarious to play because I'm playing a Fiend deck. So my example was I was going against a Runic Sprite. It's like Ice Barrier, Runic Sprite or whatever. And what ended up happening was in game 2, I passed it over, and then my opponent started doing Sprite plays. And right when he went to go, right when he went to try to special summon one of the Runic Fusions, or like the one that does the search, I rivalried him when I just kind of turned off his summon, and then it was pretty entertaining. Alright, let's go over the rest of the stuff, and then that's it, guys. 2 Duster, well, 1 Duster, 2 Lightning Storm. That was really good. Lightning Storm overperformed as always. Talents. Double Talents. I would main deck this and make it a solid 42, which wouldn't be terrible, but I feel like I'd brick. I had Talents in before, and I didn't like it. Mainly because, like, opening is good, and opening is bad sometimes. Depends if you're going second or not. And then 3 Crossout Designator. So Crossout Designator is in here for the mirror match. Anyone playing Fiendsmith. And if you're playing like a deck like, I don't know, if your opponent's playing like a deck with like, they can play a high card count, like we'll just say Dragon Link for example. And then they're playing about, I play 11 hand traps. Any deck that's playing 10 or more, Crossout's pretty good, especially if you're playing the same. Outside of that, hope you all enjoyed the deck profile. Like I said, second place at locals. I mean, it doesn't mean a lot, but gotta start somewhere, right? Anyways, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. If you guys have any input for me though, put it down in the comments below. Let me know. I am definitely up up for criticism and everything. I do not mind. Thanks for watching.